Hello all of you beautiful bookish people. My name is Lyndsey and I have another reading vlog for you guys. This time I'm gonna read summer romance new releases. It is Sunday and my family and I just got home from church, so that means we're gonna have some lunch and just chill for the day, and I'm gonna get a lot of reading done. But I'm about to make my lunch here in a second, but I wanted to update you guys and just get this vlog started. But I'm going to start it off with reading Brighter Than Before by Courtney Walsh. I have an arc of it. It actually comes out on Tuesday, and I'll be running and getting that day, and I'll bring you guys along for that as well. But I'm going to start this book, and hopefully me reading all these new summer releases, I can let you guys know if they are worth your time or not. A little bit about this book. We are following our main character, and she is older in life. She has recently divorced her husband. He turned out he was not the man she thought she was marrying, so she is just lost and wanting to rediscover herself, so she decides to sell her home in Colorado and move to Chicago. I'm really excited because I really like these more mature romances, and I feel like Courtney Walsh does a great job with mature romance, but also like cheesy and fun, because I do love a good cheesy romance rom-com, and I'm excited to see what she does with this book. I have only read 3 or 4 books by her, and I really want to read a lot of her backlists, but I'm excited to get to her new release and let you guys know my thoughts about it. But I'm hoping that the books I'm reading in this vlog are all clean, and I can highly recommend them for you guys. I just got to chapter 2. I literally have secondhand embarrassment for our character and already laughing and having a great time. And like I said, I just got to chapter 2. This is gonna be a good one. I'm excited.
Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, I know we'll get to the other side. Sinking in, I know this feels right. Catching a crazy love, moving through me like a wildfire, like a wildfire.
Hello vlog. It is now Monday. I didn't end up updating you guys after those clips of me reading outside, but I did end up making it to chapter 9 in Brighter Than Before. But yeah, we just got too busy with family time. I only got to chapter 9, didn't get to read at night because we were talking to family. And I'm done with my Monday reset, and it's like 12:30 now, so I finally have some time to read. I'm gonna make a matcha and sit down and read, and then I'll update you guys on that. But let me give you an update on what I read yesterday. So far in this book, we have met our main character, Claire, and we know that she is divorced. She's been in divorce for a year now, and she just had a very embarrassing moment happen to her. So that was kind of like the tipping point for her to re-examine her life and where she is right now after her divorce and wanting change. So she sold her house in Colorado and is now in Chicago, and she just wants to live a simple life there. Nothing glamorous like she did when she was married. When she was married, her whole identity was in her husband, so she's kind of refining herself, who she truly is, after, you know, being hurt by someone you poured so much into. But it's also really cute because her daughter, her daughter's in her early 20s, and I love their little banter between them. It's really cute and sweet to see that relationship. But Millie, Claire's daughter, is abroad and she's still trying to help her mom find love. She made her mom a dating profile. And Claire has also made a friend in Chicago. He lives across from her. And her daughter has also sought his help on getting her mom some dates. So they have lined up dates for her now, as her first dates being back in the dating world. I have to say I really love going on this journey with Claire, because girl has done like not much of anything. Like, she hasn't ever had Chinese food, which is just so crazy because her husband didn't like it. And she's just trying to try all these new things that she never had before. And I'm really enjoying that. And the bit of humor in this is just perfect. I am loving the rom-com aspect of it. And I can't wait to follow Claire as she goes on these dates that her daughter and now friend have chosen for her. Another thing that I've seen in a bit of Courtney Walsh's books is a elderly, like, quirky character, and the first person Claire meets when she moves to Chicago happens to be like one of her elderly neighbors, and she's a quirky character. She's actually has her own YouTube channel. So cute. But I really am interested in that character, and I hope we get more of her too. I'm gonna make my matcha and then sit down and read a bit more. I'm hoping to get a good chunk done because, like I said, chapter 9, that is 26%. But my Kindle, it does say that I have 4 hours in, I don't know if you can see that, 4 hours and 16 minutes left. So hopefully I can get a good chunk of reading done because we don't have much going on. The kids are just hanging out, playing, going outside, all that fun stuff. So I'm just here.
Bring me into golden sunlight. If I'm going with you, and I will get to the other side. Sinking in, I know this feels right. Catching a breeze, love moving through me like a wildfire, like a wildfire.
So I just read for the last hour. I'm stopping at chapter 14. I'm probably going to pick this up later when I take my daughter to ballet and read it while she's in dance. But Claire went on her first date. Her daughter and her friend Miles are setting up 3 dates for her, and she just went on the first date and it did not go good. I'm telling you, this book's pretty funny. I don't know if I caught my reactions by reading this, but there definitely has been getting some reactions out of me. Like I said, I am loving this book. I'm really feeling for Claire as we get to see more of her husband and how manipulative he is. And I really am even more proud of our girl, Claire. We are meeting new characters. Claire is finding herself, still discovering, you know, what she gave up to be with her husband, and what she wants in life and what she wants her life to look like. So it's still pretty early in the book. Like, I'm only 38% through the book now, and I already do adore Miles as well. So I'm hoping that things with them work out, and, you know, just seeing their friendship blossom is very sweet. So I will update you guys when I read a little bit more. I won't film at ballet, but I'll give you guys an update if I read. Hello vlog. Hello Prudence, my kitty. I wanted to give you guys an update. I read a little bit more, well, I read a lot more Brighter Than Before at my daughter's dance practice. Now I'm on chapter 34, and And it says I have 35 minutes left of this book. So I'm at 89%. So I figured, let's finish this book together and then talk about it, and then talk about my next read I'm going to pick up for this vlog. I didn't say, but it is now Tuesday. I was going to go to the bookstore and pick up a copy of Brighter Than Before, but last week my son was sick, and now today my daughter woke up not feeling good. So, mom life. We're going to end up staying home. We got our comfy clothes on. Means I get some time to read. The kids are relaxing and napping right now, so this is a perfect time for me to finish this book and start the next one. So I just want to take you guys along for that. So I'm hoping to go to the bookstore maybe later this week, if my husband has time off, or after he gets off work, go to the bookstore, or if, praise the Lord, my kids feel better, we'll go all together. But yeah, that's just a little life update, a little reading update. So let's just get into it and finish Brighter Than Before. So I have an update on Brighter Than Before for you guys. I actually finished it hours ago, but when I was in the middle reading it, my camera died and I didn't know it. So I didn't get my actual final reactions to the book on camera. Sorry about that. Newbie mistake for sure. But it's been some time. I've charged the battery and I have an update. So I'm going to give Brighter Than Before 5 stars. I loved this book. So far, this has been my favorite Courtney Walsh book. I believe it's book 5 for me of her books. So I've read 5 of her books now. And this is my favorite, and it's a 5-star read. And I just really, really enjoyed it. I really loved our main character, Claire, and I just really found myself very invested in her life and her on this journey of self-discovery, and she just felt like such a mature person. I also loved the found family in this book, all her friendships she makes when she moves to the new city. I love found family, and I love a good friend group, a mature friend group, and I'm just so happy Claire found that. Something she never had in her adulthood, which is so sad. I would not say this book is heavy on romance whatsoever. It definitely felt more of a side plot, but it was just the perfect balance between like real life and romance, with also a little bit of cheesiness in there that we love so much when it comes to rom-coms. This was just done beautifully. It really felt nostalgic in my opinion. Claire is a baker, and she talks about her baked goods, and other people talk about her baked goods and the memories that they make, the memories that they have when they taste those. Like, our sense of taste is so tied with memories and those things, and like people talk about how her baking reminds them so much of being a kid and certain things like that. And I loved that aspect of the book, and it just taking me back to when I was a kid and all my favorite baked goods and treats and, just everything, being young again. I really enjoyed that aspect of the book as well. But like I said, I really enjoyed Claire's character, and I really enjoyed the development of her character in this novel, and just the development of all her relationships, but her really truly finding herself and her voice after it being smothered in a toxic relationship. So I just love that, and it was just, like I said, it was just done so beautifully. So 5 stars. So now it's time for our next book in this reading vlog, and that is Dolly All the Time by Annabel Monaghan. I'm so excited because I love Annabel Monaghan's books. Last summer her book was a 5-star, one of my favorite romances, so I'm really excited to get into another one of her books. But in this book, we are following our main character, Dolly, as her and her son, I believe, move back to their hometown. She's going back to help her dad and brother not lose their family home. And on her way to town, I think she runs into like the most wealthy guy in the town. I think the town's like named after his family or something like that. And I don't know how it happens, but they end up fake dating because this book is fake dating. She gets like a pretty woman offer from the guy. So super intrigued by that. But it says, if they start by pretending, can they end up with something real? So I'm super excited for this. But just like Carly Fortune says down here in her little blurb, anything Annabel writes, I'm reading it. Girl, same. So I'm so excited for this. And it takes place in New England and Rhode Island, so I am so there. I love a New England summer. I've never had one, but I love the idea of one. Maybe start this book tonight. We'll see, because I do have a lot of editing to get done tonight. I may not read, but maybe I'll just squeeze in a quick 30 minutes of reading. We'll see, because girl loves to read. If not, I'll start this one tomorrow. So we shall see, but I'm so excited. I hope you guys are too.
Bring me into golden sunlight.
Hello vlog, it is now Wednesday. I didn't get to Dolly all the time yesterday, so I'm going to be starting it today. My daughter is feeling better today, so we went and ran some errands. We just went to Costco real quick, so I needed to pick up some things, and right across the street is the bookstore. So I am going to, or I already have inserted those clips of us at Barnes and what we got, but I did pick up my copy of Brighter Than Before, and I'm so excited to finally have it in my hands. 5 stars, like I said, I love it so much. It's time for me to get into Dolly all the time, but I have a lot to do still. I have to do some yard work, my daily house chores, and make blueberry muffins for my husband's work, so I need to get started on that. So it's going to be an audiobook today, and I was able to get it on Audible. I'm really excited to pop this in and give it a listen, but I'm just going to take you guys along, see what I'm up to today, the yard work, baking, cleaning, so let's get started. I'm inside now. I have rinsed off in the shower and I have my comfy clothes on for the evening, even though it's still the afternoon. It's like, what, 2:40-ish now. But I got a reading update. I was actually able to make a really good progress in this book. All I did today was pull weeds and edge garden beds. Tomorrow we'll be mowing and weed whacking. That will be the harder day. But no worries. I have my popsicle right here. These are so good. These are these sour Jenny pops from Costco. My family and I are seriously so obsessed with them. You guys should try them. But the sour ones from Costco hit. Like, if you like sour, these are actually sour. So good. So I'm gonna enjoy this and cool off from doing yard work and the heat. And then I'm gonna make blueberry muffins for my husband's work. But I do have an update for this. I'm thoroughly enjoying this. No surprise, I love Annabel Monaghan's book. So far, I would have to say, like, this is gonna be probably, if things keep going the way they are, one of my favorite books by her. I would say right now it's a love story and Nora Goes Off Script as my top two, and this definitely will be in the like top 3 or maybe take one of their spots because it's so good so far. But we have met both of our main characters, the main female character and the male character, and I was a little off with the synopsis of this book. So Dolly does go back to her hometown in Jersey, Whitfield, where there is a wealthy family, the Whitfields, and she is back because there was a house fire. Her childhood home was caught on fire and her dad lives there. They own a restaurant, a seafood restaurant there. Her family does. But it's just her dad and her brother. Her brother was in a car accident when he was young, so now he has some brain damage from that. So he has to have 24-hour care, and her dad obviously is getting older, so Dolly is always there helping out. She does have another sister, but she is busy with her family, and Dolly has a son. Now she's back and she is riding her bike, delivering food from her dad's restaurant when she sees Stuart, and he has a flat tire. She helps him with his flat tire, and a picture was taken of them during that time. So to help his image, to get a job that he's not all about work, that he can actually have a serious relationship, just because recently had a broken off engagement with a girl. They are fake dating, like a pretty woman situation. He is paying her to be his fake girlfriend for a bit. She's getting the wardrobe, she's getting the makeover, all of that, and it's been really fun. And that's about where I have stopped. Like, they have going out on their first little outing as a couple together. They've done that, and it's really good. I like it. I think Stuart is a little uptight, but honestly Dolly is too. She's a bit uptight too, guys. She was the oldest sibling and their mom walked out on them when they were young, so she had to step up in that mother role. So, you know, most of you older daughters probably know how that is. As an older daughter, I know how that is, and it kind of does make us a little uptight. But I'm excited to see them maybe like find their person in each other to loosen up a bit, and I'm really hoping that happens, and I am super excited to see where this book goes. But yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my popsicle and get ready to finish up everything else so I can relax tonight. Looks so good. Hits the spot. Summer and popsicles, nothing better. Actually, crisp fall weather and a pumpkin spice latte, that also hits super good, but for other reasons. Hello vlog, it is now Thursday and I'm still reading Dolly All the Time by Annabel Monaghan. I say still, but I literally just started it yesterday and I'm 200 pages in it. This book was so good. If I didn't have Bible study last night, I probably would have finished this book in 24 hours because I seriously did not want to put it down. I am predicting another 5-star read. Like, are we about to have 2 5-star reads in a row in this vlog? I don't know, but I'm excited. I don't know when I'll be picking this book up again today, which just makes me so sad. Everyone here is starting to feel better, so we are going to get out a little bit. My husband is actually on his way home from work. He got off super early today, so we're going to take advantage of that and go get ice cream, and we may run some errands. I'm not sure, but we really needed to get the yard mowed today, but it rained and stormed last night, so the humidity is awful today. So I'm like low-key like, should we even try to attempt to mow today? You're home early and some family time would be nice. It's too hot. You know, any excuse not to really mow today is what I'm thinking. But like I said, we are going to go do some stuff when my husband gets home. He should be home here soon. So I do not know when I'll pick this book up. It might not be until later tonight, but I need to give you guys an update. Last time we talked, I just gave you guys another like brief synopsis of the book. You know, the fake dating has already started and feelings are already bubbling to the surface, and I'm just loving it. It's definitely one of those books where he falls first and he falls harder. Like, Loverboy is super smitten, and you can already tell, like, he fell hard and fast, and I love that. And like I was telling you guys, they are pretty like uptight people, and I can already see them kind of like loosening up with each other, and I love that. I can already see the character development, and I'm really excited to see where this book goes. But the summer vibes are really there. Like, we are on a sailboat. We are having a picnic. I love it. It is definitely giving peak summer vibes. I also love when books have great side characters. I love good female friendships. Like, I'm your ultimate girl's girl. Like, I'm always going to be cheering my friends on. I'm always going to be there supporting them in any way I can. I take my relationships very seriously. I'm going to be your biggest cheerleader. So when I see that from other characters, I just love it. And I feel like Dolly has a great friend in Naomi, and her just supporting her and being her cheerleader. I love that because I feel like as women, we need to support other women. We're already our worst critics. We don't need to be putting each other down. We need to be lifting each other up, and that's what I'm all about. And I also am connecting with our main female character. Like I said, she is the oldest daughter, and I'm the oldest daughter, and she had to step into a mother role at a young age after her mom walked out on their family. And due to some things in my upbringing as a child, I had to also step up in that mother role and be there for my siblings. So I really relate to the main character on that aspect. I love it when I can connect with my main character on a deeper level like that. But like I said, I ultimately am just really enjoying this book, and I love the last book and the third book in this reading vlog. I'm sure I'm gonna love it too. So I'm literally thinking, could this be a reading vlog where all 3 of my books are 5 stars? We shall see. But yeah, I will check in with you guys when I have a reading update, and maybe even finish this book today, which is Thursday, and then I can start the next book. It is now 10:30, so I think I'm going to call it a night. So I didn't finish Dolly all the time like I was hoping today, but that's okay. I have like 82 pages, I believe, left in the book. I'm on chapter 32. I'm just gonna give you guys an update when I finish it and get to bed because I am tired. Hello vlog! I have a reading update for you guys. It is now Friday, and I have finished Dolly All the Time. I tried to finish it last night, as you guys saw, and failed miserably, which was so sad because the book was getting super cute. I loved it. I don't know if I got some of my reaction or not on camera, but I was loving it. But I just could not stay up any longer. I used to be a night owl, but I now struggle. But I finished it this morning, and I'm the worst vlogger ever. I did not record myself finishing this book. I need to get better about just pulling out the camera no matter what. I am literally struggling with my rating on this book. I put a 4.75 on Fable because I do have Fable in Goodreads, and they are always linked in the description below. I'm very active on those. I honestly like Fable more, and I'm more active on there nowadays than I used to be. And Goodreads, I'm kind of like getting slowly transitioning out of using it. But so that's just a whole nother thing. But like I said, I'm struggling between a 4.75 and a 5-star for this. I know it's just the teeniest bit, so maybe like honestly a 5-star read, because I did thoroughly enjoy this, and I think it's like my second favorite Annabel Monaghan book now. My only gripe with this book is the second act breakup, which I mean should have seen coming, but I just didn't really like how it happened per se. I mean, I liked how things came about, but then I didn't like the response to those things. If that makes, I mean, if you read it, that makes sense, but I don't want to give anything away. And that's my only gripe. But other than that, I was telling you guys, I was loving this. I was super giddy. I was literally feeling for our main character, like connecting with her on a deep level, with going through similar things as she did. And I really loved our main male character's relationship, even with Dolly's son Gus. And also, this is like a small side note, and I'm probably the only one that cares about things like this. I don't know if you guys do. Let me know down in the comments if you do. But I love the name for our cast of characters in this novel. Like, the author did a great job naming all her characters. Like, honestly, like, could be a whole list of just baby names for me. I know that's just something silly, but I do appreciate that. Like, come on, can we just appreciate all the little details like that in a book? Like, if you're with me on that, let me know, because I know I'm not alone. I will have to probably do a little YouTube short and TikTok video ranking the books I've read by Annabel Monaghan, because I think I've read like all her like newer works. I don't know if she has anything backlist that I haven't read, but all her books that like similar in covers like this I have read, and I should do a ranking video on that. So maybe you'll see that. Maybe you'll see that before you see this. We'll see. But yeah, that's only all the time. So it's time to pick up the third and final book of this reading vlog. And that book is The Shippers by Katherine Center. I'm so excited, and the fact that I have only today, Saturday, and I think I'm going to give myself some time on Sunday to finish this book. I think this book is the shortest one out of all the books that I'm reading. I want to say it's like 313 pages or something like that when I checked. 313, 316, something around that. So I think it's the shortest one, which I'm so glad it's the last one for me to read. And also, I fly through Katherine Center books because they are so cheesy and so good. I really, really enjoyed The Love Haters by Katherine Center. And that one, I know for some people was like way over the top. But honestly, we're all girls here. We can appreciate a book that's a little bit over the top and just a fun time, right? I think we can. Really, I'm just super excited for this one. I do have the audiobook for this because I am a very busy mom, and I do read a lot of my books with audiobooks. Audiobooks are my best friend. So I do have the audiobook, and we are going to be taking our dog on a walk, and we're also going to be painting these figurines we made. My daughter and I made a summer bucket list. You probably saw it on the last video I posted. And on there, she wanted to make clay animals. So we went and got clay and we made those as a family. I didn't film any of that. I just wanted to be in the moment with my family. But today, my kids and I are going to be painting those. I will get some clips of us painting those for this full vlog. But that's what we're going to be up to today. Painting our clay animals and going on a walk. I will listen to this on the walk, but not while we paint. I want to be present with my children during that time. I'm gonna get started on this book, and I didn't even give you guys a synopsis of this book. I am so sorry. In this book, we are following a main character. I believe her name is JoJo, and she's on a cruise ship for her sister's destination wedding. I guess like her sister's getting married on a cruise ship. And I guess one of the guests there is a childhood crush of hers that she had shared her first kiss with. and I guess like things just didn't go well between the two of them, and now he's like divorced and she wants to get back at him, so she has her best friend help her, who happens to be a guy. So I think honestly this is going to be friends to lovers, which I really enjoy that trope, so I'm excited to see that play out. But yeah, and also a cruise ship. I haven't read a book taking place on a cruise ship, so I'm excited. So I'll see you guys later vlog when I have an update on this book. Here's our clay creations. We didn't have black paint, surprisingly, so we didn't get to finish. Like, my husband made this orca. My daughter was gonna paint it for him, but we didn't have black. And my son did some snakes and lightsabers. Daughter did ice cream, a gummy worm, and then these are like little magnets I did for the fridge. But again, I didn't have black, and I'm doing the details later. I'll do mine more later. But I got books, peas in a pod. This is going to be a lighthouse, a bumblebee, a teapot, and a chicken. But I need black so I could do the details of the chicken to make it look like a chicken. And then my daughter did this. It's upside down, but it's like a little ring holder. Super cute. But yeah, there. I have a mini little update for you guys on The Shippers. I did start it, but I only got to page 25, chapter 4. So not much into it. But I wanted to get on here and give you guys a little update because I'm not sure if I will read more tonight or not. We are about to have a little family movie night. The kids made a floor bed, so we're going to lay down and watch a movie as a family, and then I may read after that. We will see, but I just wanted to get on here just in case and give you guys a reading update. I will also show little clips of the floor bed they made. They are so cute. I love them. But yeah, so far our main character is about to get married, and I didn't know that our main character was the one gonna get married, but we'll see how that goes. It does say that her sister's wedding is in 6 weeks after her wedding. So I'm guessing something happens and goes wrong at her wedding to where she is single at the time of her sister's wedding on the cruise ship. So I'm really intrigued by that and seeing how that will play out. But we have already met the best friend Cooper, and I can already tell she is in love with him. There's no denying it. So I'm excited. But yeah, that's just a little update on the book for right now.
Sinking in, I know this feels right. Catching a breeze.
Hello vlog, it is actually now Sunday. I didn't pick up the camera at all on Saturday. We were just so busy. We had my daughter's dress rehearsal for her ballet recital, and then right after that I had to come home and make 4 dozen cookies for a picnic with our life group, and we were there from 2 until 6, so literally did not pick up the camera. And I just read a little bit. I read from, like, I think last I updated you guys, maybe chapter 4 or 9. I don't know. I just know I started reading at chapter 9 yesterday. Let's just say that. And I got to chapter 14 yesterday. That's where I left off. Didn't film any time reading, just picked up my book whenever I could between all the craziness of yesterday. So finally giving you guys an update here Sunday on The Shippers, and I will finish this today. Like, my husband has a 24-hour shift today, so he won't be home tonight, so I probably won't be able to sleep, so I will be reading this, probably staying up late reading this with you guys. So we might have a late night together, so hopefully that makes up for me not vlogging at all yesterday. We'll be reading The Shippers tonight. See how long it takes me to finish this. I'm honestly a good chunk into the book. Not that much left, really. But let me just give you a quick update. Our main character, Jojo, is having bad luck at love. And she is now on her sister's destination wedding that happens to be on a cruise. And she is determined to get her first crush, her first kiss, to fall in love with her because he happens to be at the wedding. He was her childhood neighbor and, like I said, her crush and first kiss, and she is super fixated on that and feels like if she is to have a relationship with him, that will fix all her love problems, that's her solution, that she was just fixated on this one love, that she was never able to move on and love anyone else. So she is having her best friend from childhood, Cooper, help her get him to fall for her. And obviously this is friends to lovers, like her and Cooper are gonna end up falling for each other. It says it in the synopsis that it's friends to lovers, but it's already so much fun. Like JoJo ends up getting paired up with one of her cousins on the cruise to bunk together, and she's a little crazy and she sleeps around. There is that aspect of the book. One character seems to sleep around a lot. Still, I think this is closed door. Like there hasn't been anything, and her other books have been closed door. And that's hopefully what this vlog is. It's just good, clean summer romance recommendations for you guys. But there is a character that sleeps around. So JoJo ends up bunking with Cooper. So it's like the one bed trope as well in there. But it's really funny. I love Cooper's character a lot. I think he's just a hoot. But yeah, other than that, there's not much to say update wise. Good morning vlog. It is the next day. As you saw, I did finish The Shippers by Katherine Center last night, and I have my thoughts for you guys. And honestly, no surprise, I'm giving it 5 stars. I am just a girl, and I'm just a hopeless romantic, and this rom-com just delivered and was everything I want in a summer rom-com, and somehow honestly kind of felt like a 90s rom-com in my opinion. So honestly, if you want those vibes, I highly recommend picking this book up. I thoroughly enjoyed this book. I was trying to think of and try to be nitpicky about it, but I couldn't. This book was just so good. I had me all giddy and laughing. Like I said, Katherine Center, I feel like, in my opinion, is the queen of rom-com. One thing I love about Katherine Center's books is not only the humor in it, but also that the characters have a lot of depth in the books, and I felt like our characters grew so much in this novel, and I thoroughly enjoyed them. I think my favorite thing about this book and the way she wrote it is that this is a friends to lovers, and you're getting a little glimpse of them when they're kids together. You know, you really have to rely a lot on that to build the chemistry between the characters, and she did a great job of adding that and us actually feeling like there is something. And I'd also just really love when our main male character falls first and he falls harder. And Cooper Watts was head over heels for JoJo, and you could tell from the first encounter together in this book that he was super smitten with her, and I just loved that. So, like I said, 5 stars. So, before I end this vlog, let's do a full recap of what I read and what I rated it. First, I read Brighter Than Before by Courtney Walsh, and I gave it 5 stars. Then I read Dolly All the Time by Annabel Monaghan, and I gave it 5 stars. Then I read The Shippers by Katherine Center, and I gave it 5 stars. So this was my reading clean summer romance for a week, and see if I could recommend any new summer reads to you guys. And I would say I recommend all 3 of these. They're also good. There is some heated kissing and it's closed door, but nothing in detail. So I highly recommend these for the summer. And who knew that my reading clean summer romance books for a week was going to turn into reading 3 5-star books in a row in 1 week. I love that, and I hope you guys enjoy these just as much as I do and rate them all 5 stars and have a great reading week as well. So let me know if you guys read any of these and what you rate them. And also don't forget to like and comment on this video and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you.
Bring me into golden sunlight.